How much is my final salary pension worth? The value of your final salary pension is an important factor in planning for life in retirement. It can allow you to prepare a budget and better manage your finances, making retirement less stressful in the process. This recording will aim to provide a comprehensive overview of final salary pensions, answering the following questions in the process. What is a final salary pension? How does a final salary pension work? How to calculate what my final salary pension is worth? Where can I find a final salary pension transfer calculator? And where can I get final salary pension lump sum advice? What is a final salary pension? Your final salary pension, which can also be known as your defined benefit pension, is a guaranteed form of income for life after retirement. The actual value of your final salary pension is dependent on several factors, including a percentage of your final salary, how many years you have been a part of the pension scheme, and an accrual rate. DB pensions differ from defined contribution pension schemes wherein your final income is dependent on contributions plus the performance of any investments you may have made. How does a final salary pension work? Your final salary pension scheme will provide you with pension benefits depending on several factors, including your earnings and duration as a member of the scheme. However, the rules vary between different schemes, so it is important that you check the terms of your specific scheme for your own circumstance. The benefits that are provided to you at retirement may be either an income or a tax-free cash lump sum with an income alongside that. Should you become seriously ill, which leads to an early retirement or ill health retirement, you may be eligible to draw your pension benefits earlier than usual. However, the amount that you may be entitled to receive could be lower than the amount you would otherwise receive if you carried on working until the normal retirement age. If you have to retire early due to ill health, it is worth checking with a financial advisor or the pension scheme administrator about the benefits you may be entitled to receive. Your final salary pension transfer value. Currently, some members of a final salary pension scheme are being offered transfer values at an inflated rate, in order for them to leave the schemes. This lump sum pension plan gives its members the chance to transfer out of their final salary pension scheme. This is also known as a cash equivalent transfer value, CETV, which you would receive in exchange for transferring out of your defined benefit pension scheme. If you wish to access a lump sum from your final salary pension, then you must be aware that this will have a direct impact on the payout that you are entitled to receive during the rest of your retirement. Taking your tax-free cash sum. The amount that you are able to take out as a lump sum and the consequences this will have on any payments you are due to receive in the future is known as a commutation factor. This commutation factor advises how much income you will lose if you do indeed withdraw a lump sum from your final salary pension. Your commutation factor is calculated using your actuarial assumptions and states how much you are entitled to withdraw from your pension after taking your lump sum. You have to take your lifetime allowance into consideration when withdrawing from your pension. If the cumulative value of any income taken from your pension fund exceeds your lifetime allowance, then you are liable to incur an income tax on the excess withdrawn. If you do want to access your final salary pension at an earlier than normal age, you can transfer to a defined contribution pension scheme. Although this may provide you with some more flexibility, there are risks involved, such as poor investment performance reducing the income you eventually receive. This is in comparison to a final salary pension transfer, which not only provides a guaranteed income at retirement age, but this income is stabilized in line with inflation and other fluctuations, unlike the less reliable defined contribution scheme. How do I calculate what my final salary pension is worth? In the current environment, final salary pensions are considered to be overly generous, making them an expensive scheme to offer, particularly as people are living longer. As a result, employers are losing capital on investment returns and as a consequence, are seeking to remove any pension liability from their accounts. One way to do this is by offering a relatively large pension transfer value, to convince members to swap out their final salary pension for a defined contribution pension. By doing so, the final salary pension becomes less of an annual income and more like a quantifiable cash lump sum, under the guise of a CETV. This CETV will be calculated as a multiple of the annual benefit that you are entitled to receive from your scheme. However, the size of this multiple is dependent on your pension scheme provider and your individual financial circumstance. If you wish to find out the value of a cash equivalent transfer value, you can do so by requesting a valuation from your defined benefit pension scheme. By doing so, you can find out how much your scheme is willing to offer you in the event that you decide you wish to leave the scheme. Where can I find a final salary pension transfer calculator? Although you can ask your pension provider for a valuation of your cash equivalent transfer, you can also roughly work out the value of your final salary pension using an online calculator. By doing so, you can calculate the value of your CETV in comparison to other transfer offers available on the market. This can ensure that you are likely to receive the best valuation for you. The Internet has many free final salary pension transfer calculators, although you need to be very careful about doing these as they are highly unlikely to accurately calculate the value of your final salary benefit. Where can I get final salary pension lump sum advice? If you are seeking advice about your final salary pension and the option of taking a lump sum, then you can contact a professional at UK Care Guide about any questions you may have.